welcome back to my channel. This is the first vlog of the new year. I'm currently in my car right now. I just made it to the library and I have yogurt with some granola, blueberries, and almonds. But yeah, it's currently like 4 p.m. right now. Oh man, I gotta force myself to get out of the house or else I'll literally be a hermit crab. I have so many updates. I don't know if y'all can tell, but my hair is straightened. First time I did that in 7 years. I'll put some pictures on the screen of what it looked like when it was freshly done, because right now we're like 4 weeks in and it's just like frizzy-ish. But like to me, to someone who hasn't had their hair straightened in years, I'm like, oh, it's straight, it look good to me. But no, it needs to be redone, and my mom is the one who actually did it, so hopefully she can do it again for me. So that's the update on my hair. Y'all, I started my first fantasy. I finally started Fourth Wing, y'all, and I'm like 30% in and I'm hooked. I'm gonna talk more about that later, but I'm gonna get some work done and then I might check out a book. I usually only check out books on Libby, like ebooks, just to read on my Kindle. But since it's Black History Month, I kind of want to either read either a non-fiction or a historical fiction, either about like the Black Renaissance, because I really love that, or just like something about Black history. We shall see what I find. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I love how the sun is starting to set later. Like here it's starting to set at 5 p.m. so by the time I get out of here it will be dark, but still I'm just happy that we're getting more light during the day. So let me eat this so we can go into the library. Hey y'all, the library I went to the other day was so cute. I might be going there at least every week because it was so cute in there. But anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys about the book that I ended up getting. I got The Other Princess, a novel of Queen Victoria's goddaughter by Denny S. Rice. Now immediately this book caught my attention when I was just browsing through the shelves. I was just looking. I think I went straight towards like the historical fictions because like I was saying in the car the other day, this month I either want to read a Black historical fiction or just like a non-fiction book about Black history. And so immediately when I walked in, I saw this on the shelf and I was like, oh, a Black girl in like English attire. It gave me Bridgerton from the back, so I was like, ooh, what's this? And it said princess. I saw the princess, Black queen, and I said, okay, what is this? Picked it up. Lo and behold, this is based off a true story. It says a stunning portrait of an African princess raised in Queen Victoria's court and adapting to life in Victorian England, based on the real life story of a recently rediscovered historical figure, Sarah Forbes Bonetta. Now, we ain't never even heard of her, and here we go. There's so many untold stories, just like 688 Battalion that came out on Netflix. Didn't even know about them, so the more you know. But I'm so happy to read this. This will be my first historical fiction, and the words are pretty small, y'all. Y'all can see that. This is probably gonna take me like a week or two. It's 430 pages basically, so she's thick. But no, I'm super excited to read it. So here's the thing. I'm currently reading Fourth Wing, like I had told you guys earlier, and I'm like fully immersed in it. I'm locked in at 37% right now, I believe. So I don't know. I just feel like when you're reading a fantasy book, I can only focus on one world at a time. So I might just finish Fourth Wing first and then start reading that. I'm on chapter 16, currently on page 254 of 665 pages. First of all, this book is gonna be the longest book I've read. I don't be reading nothing over 400 just because I read romance novels, and if a romance novel is 600 pages, what are we doing? What are we reading? So I was kind of like low-key intimidated to read this fantasy book, first of all, or just a fantasy in general, because it's hard for me to find a fantasy that I would want to read. Fourth Wing's been out since, I want to say, 2023, if I'm not mistaken, but I didn't get back into reading for real until last year. So I was focused on all my romance novels that I was reading, and I wasn't even looking at fantasy. I'm like, that ain't me. I'm gonna stay my romance lane. But my goal this year is to read 24 books. That might be bumped up to 32, because I read 3 books last month, and I'm trying to read 3 books again this month, but I'm like trying to put it at 24 just to like overachieve. If I keep reading 3 books a month, then I can definitely hit the 32 book mark by the end of the year. I never really thought I would ever pick up a fantasy book. Fourth Wing just kept being thrown in my face, whether I'm on the Kindle app, looking on Barnes, looking on Amazon. Whenever I was trying to find books and stuff, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just read it, because it finally got added to Kindle Unlimited. So I was like, okay, this is my excuse to read it now. And so I read the sample literally end of January, a couple days before the first, and immediately hooked. And I started reading the regular audiobook. This is before I even knew there was a graphic audio, y'all. I went 30%. I read 30% of the book and didn't even know that there was 2 audiobooks, the regular one and then the graphic audio. So I'm like, dang, I just missed out on all of that. Anyways, I'm listening to the correct one now. Well, it's honestly up to your preference, but I kind of like the music and like the intensity in the storytelling that the graphic audio gives you, because like I said, it feels like you're fully immersed in the story, and I love it so much. Just because like this is that type of book. Like for my romance novels, obviously there's not gonna be background noise and music and stuff and sound effects. But like for this, for fantasy reads, you need a graphic audio. After reading the first chapter, I said, oh, it's like this? Then I read 2 and 3 the next following day, and then I just ended up downloading the entire book on February 1st, and today's now the 6th, and I'm 37% in. I've been trying to read like 3 chapters a day so I can finish in 2 weeks, because there's like 39 chapters. Honestly, it's not hard to read this book. So yeah, that is what I'm currently reading now. I've been trying to go online and find like a hardcover copy of Fourth Wing, because I'm like, definitely gonna need to add this to my shelf. And oh my god, I've been on Book Talk looking at all the fan castings for Xaden, and if this man is not our Xaden Ryerson, then I don't know who is, because he got my vote. There's evidence to prove that he probably is gonna end up being Xaden. So yeah, we'll see. All I know is it's coming out on Prime, and I got Prime, and I'm gonna be sad sitting here waiting for that, okay? Because if the book is this good, the show should just be the icing on the cake. So anyways, that is what I'm currently reading. After I finish that, we're gonna get into our historical fiction of the month. I thought I was gonna be reading like all romance books since it's the month of love, but yeah, I got too many other books on my TBR that we gotta get through. Like I can't. I'm gonna go make some food, relax, and continue reading Fourth Wing. why am I over here trying to be cute with my jacket unzipped? It's too cold for this. But I just got my nails done. Nice little bubble bath for Valentine's Day. Low-key was rushing for my appointment, but that is okay. Still made it in time. And I got a iced matcha latte from Blank Street. This is my first time trying Blank Street. And it's pretty good. If you couldn't tell what my favorite color is, then I don't know what you got going on. My hands are so cold right now. Like, I should have wore gloves. I'm just warming them up in front of the heater right now. I think I'm gonna go back home because I didn't eat breakfast or anything. I just had like my kefir that I like to drink in the morning when I first wake up. And so yeah, I'm just go back home, make some food and drink my matcha and then do a little work. And I also need to continue reading Fourth Wing, y'all. My 3 chapters a day has kind of fallen off, but I want to say I'm like 55% done with the book. It's getting exciting. I've never read a book longer than 400 pages, and the fact that I'm at like 360 something and I'm only in the middle of the book is really like getting to me right now. Let me go home so I can join my matcha and eat some food. Okay, I made it to my little Galentine's event. Slicked my hair up and bun. Do a little boba and bouquet. Ordering Mexican to Galentine's because I'm gluten-free and I can't eat nothing. Tonight is so fun. I can't wait. We're about to start making our bouquets right now. We just did like an icebreaker thing. Yeah, we just did like an icebreaker thing. Went around and said like what our roses are. Just like a good thing that happened this week. Our thorns, just like something that kind of bad that happened or like something that we're dealing with. And then a bud is something that we're excited that's happening. So got the food. We're about to do our bouquets. The event was like supposed to be 6 to 8. Everybody showed up at 8. But we're gonna be here all night and I just love it so much. Heart is full. Love to hang out with my sisters in Christ.
Okay, position and then we.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting position.
Oh, so you guys are doing sideways? Yeah, it was that way.
We're getting sideways. We're getting somewhere. Yeah. And put your head more this way. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Wait, we're supposed to be fighting.